Ladies and gentlemen, how's it going? Once again, I'm Nev from Thermostats, otherwise known as your friendly neighborhood basement dweller, and in the basement is generally pretty cool. Humidity's up a little bit, but not quite like our friends over in Texas. If you enrolled in an energy saver program, your thermostat may adjust itself, and that's exactly what's been going on in Texas. Texas energy grid, which spectacularly failed over the winter during a stretch of historically cold weather, will be put to the test again this weekend as temperatures across much of the state are forecast to be in the upper 90s. So this weekend has already passed, and we've had a lot of complaints about people's thermostats automatically changing themselves. Here we go over to Reddit. Texas thermostats adjusted remotely during the heat wave, residents claim. People within the subreddit are quick to point out, read the fine print. They advertise a free Nest thermostat. Now, doesn't everyone just love free stuff? For one of the energy companies in Texas, a co-worker was this close to getting one until he read the contract. It said he'd adjust the thermostat automatically. So there's a lot of people that are concerned, especially with that, what was a colonial pipeline hack, that their temperature's going up a little bit, and because of that, they think that maybe some of them are thinking that hackers are hacking the planet just to turn your temperature up. But it turns out it's just because people got thermostats for absolutely free from their company, so things could be turned down at a particular point in time. That's what happens when you get something free or discount. There's no such thing as a free lunch, right? So here's a more local news piece. Brandon English said his wife had turned on the home's air conditioning this weekend, and then she said their daughter took a nap. They woke up, and it was really warm. Was my daughter at the point of overheating? She's 3 months old. They dehydrate very quickly. Of course, they gotta get a story about somebody and their poor daughter. Apparently, English was enrolled in a program called Smart Savers Texas, operated by Energy Hub, where users sign up for perks to save money. They give permission to the company to remotely adjust thermostats like the one that was installed in the English home when energy demand is high. So yeah, when energy demand is high, the corporation that gives you your water, or sorry, that gives you your electricity, can just bump that up a little bit. Now, there's a lot to be said about this situation. Texas is the Lone Star state. I believe that all of their energy is all internal. They're not connected to anything on the outside, and it sounds like they wanted it to be that way in case they decided they wanted to secede from the Union, if they wanted to start their own thing. They consider themselves ultimately their own country, and you don't mess with Texas. But everything is also bigger in Texas, and usually everything just works in the area. I haven't heard much complaints until just recently. Just recently, they didn't winterize. They weren't prepared for winter at all, and because of that, they ate a little bit of snow. Lots of burst pipes going on over there, and the power definitely went out, and a lot of people died. And a lot of other people said that if you're not prepared for this kind of stuff, only the strong survived, which in and of itself is definitely not a very American thing to say, I gotta say. So I suppose everything is bigger in Texas except for the power grid. So yeah, this is very interesting in two ways. One, there's the technology side, where if you have an internet-based smart thermostat, that other people can change your temperature for you. And the fact that in the Lone Star state of Texas has actually come to a point where this type of stuff is happening, where people don't have the freedom to post their own temperature, and the system isn't strong enough to last through a bad storm. Only the strong will survive, right? So this mayor's wife was actually fired from her job because of this tweet that he put out. I'm not sure how I feel about that, but these are definitely an interesting signs of our time. I guess it's right what they say, freedom isn't free, and that's what you get. There's no free supper, or no free lunch, right? Anyways, ladies and gentlemen, that's it for me. Nev from Nev's Tech Bits. Have a good one. Take care of each other, will ya?